Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I told you guys I'd give you an update on how fasting has been working for me so far as how I think that's affecting my performance. So I'm going to give you guys a quick update on that. Also going to show you something real neat. Just got in the mail today, actually, a gift I got from another country. I'll tell you guys more about that. But as far as the fasting is concerned, now I have been doing daily fasting since March 11th, and today is March 25th. So I've been doing it for, you know, about almost 15 days now. And pretty much what I've been doing is, you know, I've been fasting every evening. I've been eating my last meal sometime between, you know, 7 and 8:30 or so, depending on my schedule for the day and my writing and stuff like that, work. But anyways, I've been pretty much fasting 16 hours, anywhere from 14 to even 17 hours, evening into lunch the next day. And I told you guys I'd give you an update on how that's been affecting my training and my writing so far. Now I haven't really been writing or training in a fasted state. So basically, because of my work schedule, I primarily have to always ride in the early evening hours after work. So therefore, pretty much, you know, I start eating between 11 and noon every day, and I'm riding, you know, anywhere from, you know, say, you know, 4:30 p.m., you know, through 7 p.m. So I'm eating before I'm riding, and then I'm basically I stop eating shortly after riding every night. But so I haven't been doing any fasted training per se. I've been just, you know, fasting during that 16-hour window, you know, from evening through lunch the next day. So I can't really make any comments as far as how, you know, riding or training in a fasted state has gone, because I haven't been fasted riding, and I really have not noticed a negative impact on my training so far. I feel the same on the bike, seem to have the same ability to hit, you know, whatever power numbers I want. In fact, since doing this fasted training, or since doing this fasting, this daily fasting routine, I have actually put in a PR on the Strava, or excuse me, on the Zwift Epic KOM you know, route. I actually put in a PR effort up the Epic KOM since doing this fasting. So I feel like performance-wise, it hasn't really impacted me at all to do these 16-hour fasting periods. And I will say, I feel like maybe my recovery has been slightly better. And I'll have to leave it at that. It just seems like I don't know, I just feel like I'm recovering better in between rides since I've been doing the fasting. So, long story short, I plan on continuing to keep doing this fasting. I like doing it. My weight hasn't really fluctuated at all. I'm still weighing in, you know, in the morning. I usually weigh myself every morning, and I'm usually weighing in anywhere from 124 to 126 pounds, you know, give or take, depending on the day. So weight-wise, haven't really noticed anything different, because I've been pretty much eating the same amount every day. I'm just literally, you know, cramming all of my meals into that, you know, roughly noon to 8 p.m. window, and then not eating any other time, and just drinking, you know, water in between. One thing I did start doing here also recently in the last couple of days, I started drinking some seltzer water during my fasting period. I just find that having the carbonated water seems to be helping me a little bit as far as, you know, maybe quenching a little bit of, not hunger, but just kind of mentally, just kind of makes it a little mentally easier to get through the fasting window if I have some kind of carbonated drink. So I've been doing some seltzer water, which seems to be helping. And I also wanted to show you guys something real quick, as I actually got, as you can see here, I got a new cycling cap. This neat cycling cap that I just got in the mail today, and I got this shipped to me all the way from the UK. And just wanted to give you guys a quick little story on this, because I think it's pretty neat. On Strava, I belong to a Strava group called the FCC, or the Frosty Cycling Crew, and that is a Strava group which has been organized by a guy named Mark Frost over in the UK. He has his own separate YouTube channel. I'm a subscriber to Mark's YouTube channel. I've always enjoyed his videos, and I belong to his Strava group. And he actually, a few weeks ago, he's been doing every week on his channel. He does a review of the Strava group, like, kind of featuring, all of the riders in the group, and just, kind of who maybe had the long miles for the week, or who did the most climbing for the week. But in his video the last couple of weeks, I had a pretty good week on the bike, did a lot of training, and I was selected as the Frosty Cycling Group Rider of the Week, and in doing so, I won this cycling cap, which I was able to pick out. Mark did his video, actually showed me a couple different, was showing a couple different caps, which I was able to choose from. I chose this one because I like the white and the red and the green. Just thought it was kind of a neat looking cycling cap. So I was able to pick this one out, and it took a couple of weeks, honestly, for it to get shipped, from the UK to my home here in upstate New York. Just got it today, so just kind of neat. I mean, if you guys are looking to join another Strava group, I'm going to leave a link to both Mark's YouTube channel and the Frosty Cycling Crew Strava group. I'm going to leave links to both of those in the description here of this video. So check those out, guys. Join the Frosty's Cycling Crew on Strava, and of course go over to YouTube and give Mark a follow on his channel. He has a great channel, and I think you guys will enjoy that. So as far as any other updates, you know what, guys, I'm not going to turn the camera around, but we got another big snowstorm like a week and a half ago, and it's been slowly melting ever since. But we got, like, long story short, we ended up getting like 2.5 feet of snow over like a 2-day window of time, and actually got so much snow, that wet, heavy snow, I couldn't even shovel it all, honestly. I had to actually hire a snow plow to come in and do my driveway. We just got dumped on with snow. We've still got like a foot of snow outside. The roads are bare, but they're just drenched in sand and muck, and I'm still in no real urgency to get outside. And temperatures have been kind of chilly. I mean, even today it's only like in the low 30s, Fahrenheit, so it's still chilly. If we start getting some nice days, temperatures up in the 40s, I am gonna just transport my bike a few miles to one of the state roads near my house, because the state roads don't have all the sand and stuff on them all winter. They usually just use salt on those roads. So when we start getting some nicer temperatures, I am gonna like I said, transport my bike up to the local state highway here near my home, and I'm gonna start doing some rides on the state highway. But I'm waiting for the temperatures to get good, because I don't want to risk catching a cold or something stupid just because I'm in a rush to get outside and ride. I mean, I've got literally about 2,300 miles worth of riding on the roller so far this winter. I can make it a couple more weeks. So that's the latest update in my training. Still doing the indoor training on the rollers, because again, we just got a lot of snow here in New York where I live, and the temperatures have just not been cooperating. So training is still pretty much just roller based, doing a lot of rides on Zwift, stuff like that. Still polarized training, trying to mostly do long endurance stuff with, a day or two a week where I'm kind of hitting some interval stuff. I'm still doing the weight training. In fact, I'm either going to go later on. I'm probably going to go tomorrow. I have tomorrow off from work also. So I'll probably go tomorrow back to the gym, still doing my leg routine. Basically, only in the gym, I'm only doing a leg routine. I'm not really focusing on upper body stuff too much, honestly. So that's pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to give you another quick little update. It's been a couple of weeks since I updated you guys here in the channel. Did want to give you, some preliminary updates here on the fasting, how that's working. So far, so good. Like I said, I haven't been doing fasted training, but I've been doing just, you know, fasting periods, you know, from evening through lunch. And again, that's more or less just for a generalized health and recovery aspect, which so far so good. I don't have any negatives. I have energy to do the rides, to do my training, and you know, I feel like I've actually been recovering slightly better than normal. So far so good on the fasting. But that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully, in my next update, I can give you guys an update from outside on the road on the bike. That's what I'm hoping for. So the long-term forecast right now is showing for the temperatures to start warming up. They're not really calling for any more snow, so hopefully within a week or two I can start getting outside and doing some outdoor riding. But just wanted to give you guys a quick update here on the channel. As always, guys, I appreciate all the support in the channel, and I look forward to seeing you right back here in my next video.